Alrighty guys, what is going on? My name is Tubby and welcome to WWE 2K16 MyCareer. It is time, as we did wait for the weekend. I'm sorry I didn't post it right away. I didn't want it to get buried during the week as we get going here with our 2K16 content. Unfortunately, last week, my uncle was the cop who was gunned down and shot in the hospital. I've been out of town at a funeral. I came back into town and I still just wasn't myself. Well, we're back with videos now, and looking forward, as you guys can see, rest in peace, Uncle Steve, by the way, it is time for WWE 2K16. It is time to go in with my career when I got to play it. I played about half an hour worth through about half of the tutorial at the event, and I didn't want to get too far into it because I don't want to record too much, it not being my career guy. And my career guy, you guys will see, I cut out some of the creation process. I kind of had an idea of where I wanted to go and who I wanted to be. So the question is, who is it, Tubby? Who is your my career guy? Are you gonna do something? Are you just gonna do Tubby Emu? Or are you gonna do somebody else like a name? Are you gonna? I wanted to go back and if you remember this character and you can tell me what game it started in. I'm not gonna tell you anything about him other than Drew McTubbs, which it says Drew Stubbs, is back in NXT. Now, he may get rebranded. He may get a new name, new look, whatever. Who knows? You know, last year's My Career, we only got through episode like 20-something. Even though I had the whole series recorded up till WrestleMania, I just couldn't ever find the time to edit it and get it uploaded. I think people had saw it, and it was getting like 2,000, 3,000 views because it was so late in the year. I wasn't posting it right at the beginning, and it fell off the map, as you guys can see. Well, this time, Drew Stubbs. I'm just going to call him Drew Stubbs. It's supposed to be Mick Tubbs. Occasionally, you're going to hear me call him Stubbs just because that's what the announcers are going to call him. But when I went with that, I was thinking back to a series I did. And I remember I won an award with this series. As I was at the 2K headquarters, I saw this. There was an award from machinima.com on the shelves. And I just went, oh yeah, I'm an award-winning machinima director too. And I am going to bring him back. So some people are probably going to say this looks like CM Punk. It was not my intention. I noticed when I was about to finish him up, especially when I was putting on kick pads, that, oh, shit, that guy kind of looks like CM Punk. Now, I'm not doing a facial scan. I'm always wary every year about whether or not I want to do a My Career guy as myself. Now, from other games, and this is something that, once again, I don't know if you guys will ever see because I recorded it all whenever I get the chance to actually edit it and upload it, and this is kind of where I get screwed here, guys, is there's a CM Punk My Career guy I did in NFL. Did the whole season up until where they wouldn't sign me anymore. All that good stuff I'd love to show you, but no, this is not CM Punk. This is Drew Stubbs, Drew McTubbs, the Tubber, the Stubber, whatever you want to call it. He's a badass mother. I'm gonna keep it a little PG here, as you can see. Now, as far as body morphing, I kind of debate this every year. I think last year I went pretty right down the line. I made him super fat, because my plan was for him to lose weight. And you didn't get to see my career last year, but I can tell you from personal experience, my career went up and down the spectrum. And eventually I started slimming down and slimming down. People said, oh, no, don't slim him down. And then eventually Triple H is my manager. And then I started taking on a look at Triple H. And my career last year, which you didn't see, was so dynamic because I would change in the attire every month. When Vicky didn't have anything for me the next month, my hair had gotten just a little bit longer. My trunks had gotten just a little bit different, a little bit more Triple H-esque. For about a year, I was with Triple H, we're fighting, and then eventually I turn on him, and I'm facing Triple H, and all this good stuff happened in my career, and I didn't get the chance to show you, so we're going to show you this time. Now, I always do this. I don't know about you guys. I always throw on a default attire. In this case, it's this one. It is the really boring default-looking attire, but it's just to set it up. That way I don't have to necessarily go through all the templates and do it by hand and try to keep it a little bit more customized. So I tried to do some things with trunks, and I was like, you know what? I'm not really feeling trunks right now. Let's go pants. So when I go pants, and this is something I've always been bad on, guys. I know my attire is probably really going to suck, and you're probably going to be like, Tubby, that attire sucks. It doesn't matter, because Drew Tubbs, Drew McTubbs, Drew Stubbs, Drew whatever, he doesn't care. The only thing he is here to do is to win. The only thing he cares about are titles, well, maybe money. I'm pretty sure he cares a lot about money. As you can see, we're throwing up the red X and other thing. Like, oh, Tubby, you're putting on Punk's kick pads. You got the X's for straight edge. You look like CM Punk. Is this CM Punk? It is not CM Punk. I guarantee you. It is not CM Punk. Now, I do change up the colors a bit. I think I eventually go back in and retouch it after a couple weeks. I don't know if that really interests you guys. Like I said, I'm always really bad with these colors. I think there was too much blue. I think the kick pads look a little too big because I used the actual kick pad ones, which kind of sucks. As take a look at the knee pads, go and craft all this stuff. One thing I do want to let you guys know, and this is what I'm pretty excited about, as you'll get to see it in my career a little bit more. We have interviews backstage now. I finally have the option to choose to run in on a card. That way I'm not, Vicky Guerrero doesn't have anything for you. Now, there may be something like that down the road. I don't exactly know. I don't know if there's a limit on how many times I could run in, but I'm going to create some shit. So I want to ask you guys, and I wanted to poll you this. And I kind of wanted to get your thoughts on this because I'm going to do what I want to do, and I do record these quite a far ahead of time, so I need your opinions now, is what kind of guy do we want to be? Do we want to go full heel? Do we want to be more face? Do we want to be more friendly? Do we want to be more dirty tactics? What do you guys want to see from Drew Tubbs? Now, to be honest with you, if he goes heel, he's going to tell you the same thing Tubby Emu told you last year. It doesn't matter what you think. But it matters to me. It matters what you guys want, what you guys want to see. Now, hopefully, I have the ability to carry on and continue. But let's go ahead and find some arm pads. So the wrist pads that we're trying to find and that we're trying to pimp up our dude with, I'm trying to go for a very different style than I normally would do. These are arm pads I normally probably wouldn't put on. I don't exactly know why I was drawn to them. I thought it fit the attire. Hopefully, you guys like it. And if you don't, well, go ahead and guess what? You could, I'm not a heel yet. I can't say that. We'll be nice. We'll play friendly. We'll be the good guy. We'll be in there and dancing with the kids, and we'll be Bailey's superfan number one. But maybe eventually one day we're going to lay out Izzy with a chair on the back of the head. I don't know. So many possibilities. Hopefully, my career, the possibilities are good this year. Hopefully, I can go in and make a difference. As you can see, we're just going to put on the same pretty much material, same everything, and get it looking just the same. So I do want to go in, though, and this is something that I thought about changing color. I was like, is it blue? Nah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that one. I think eventually we go back and change it back to being white. I just was not a fan, except when I went back to make it white, my main color wasn't there anymore, and I had to dumb down the gray version a little bit this year. I definitely do like the color picker wheel. I think it's a lot better this year. It's one of the things I think Mark Little was kind of touting when I was talking to him. And then all of a sudden, horse head. Yeah, so that's my guy's gimmick right there. He's just going to come out and wrestle in a horse head. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. I'm just kidding. So we're going to go ahead and put it in. And, yes, we're going to be called Drew. I thought about doing a gimmicky name. I thought about doing something that would catch in the views or the searches or anything like that. But it's just about me this year. It's about my career. It's about my career and my career. You know what I mean? Do you get what I'm saying? Do you understand? Drew McTubbs. You can feel it. Now, yeah, it is Stubbs. I'm just going to leave it at Drew. The name's got a lot better this year. I know. I think Nodis fans' name is pretty close. I think it says Myers instead of Meyer. I was trying to figure out what are we going to call him? Are we going to give myself a nickname? And I thought about this, and I heard this right before. It's like the last call. The last call, Drew Stubbs. Please welcome on the way to the ring from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Weighing in at 255 pounds, he is the current reigning defending NXT champion, Drew Last Call Stubbs. Okay, maybe that doesn't sound as good as I thought I did, or Last Call. I did like it. So we tried to find a name, and I was trying to find Mick something or Tubbs, but they only had Stubbs. So eventually I think we go back and we pick up Stubbs, which, like I said, it is a little different from what we wanted, but does it really matter? Our domination, we're probably going to get repackaged when we get on the main roster anywhere, which I think would be really cool if they gave you options. They're like, here, we want to repackage you. We want to make you look like this. How about Drew Suzuki? Taufik? Steiner? He's a Steiner brother. So Drew Stubbs, let's get it going. My career in WWE 2K16. We're going to stay a heavyweight. Thought about going up to super heavyweight, but I'm not trying to break the rank just yet. Thought about doing a fictional city, too, and I thought, nah, we'll just go to Minneapolis because the Wisconsin towns suck. I like how we have, out of all the towns, you have Robbinsdale and you have Minneapolis. Not many choices. As far as signs go, I really don't care about signs. Maybe if I can make my own sign. And can you make your own sign? I don't exactly know if you can or not. I don't pay attention to that kind of stuff. But We're going to go ahead and pick these really fast, kind of go through, just select them. I think my big thing, he's not down with that. I think my big thing was just trying to hurry up, find signs, and get into playing because I wanted to get into my career. This is a happening. This a happening is happening. Look at my sign. My sign game is horrible. And eventually I couldn't find one. And I was like, okay, you know what? Guys, there's so many posters. Which one is your favorite, by the way? Let me know in the comment section below which one's your favorite. I was like, finally, let's just do target acquired. Let's just do target acquired. I thought that sign looks kind of cool. We'll go into the menu pose. Yeah. This guy looks big, bulky, beastie. He's ready to go. We're not going to mess with the hit point ratio. I never do in the slightest. But it is time. Drew Stubbs, my career, guys. Can you feel it? Are you excited? What are his moves going to be? What is signature finishers? I'm going to change them this year. I know some people got a little bummed out last year when I changed the finisher, and then some people really liked the finisher, and then there was a debate between people whether or not they liked it or hated it. But it's not going to matter. Let's jump in.
Welcome to the Performance Center. I know you had a lot of offers on the table, and I'm glad you chose to go with the WWE. We know how talented you are, and we want to put you on the fast track to the NXT title. Now go get warmed up. I have a matchup for you once you're ready to go.
So there we go. We got Jason Albert giving us the instruction this year. Bill DeMott is out. I think they're doing a good job with him. I like him. I know people crap on Tenzai, but Albert is as a wrestling coach, NXT is in wonderful hands, and I can't wait to be trained by the man, the myth, the legend, as we take a look at our rankings. You know what? Yeah, screw NXT. Let's just jump right into the World Heavyweight title. Yeah, let's do it. You are now in the rankings. You start off at number 10. We're going to have to work our way up. Now, unfortunately, there aren't as many NXT people as I was hoping for, but that's fine. We're going to go through. We're going to meander the waters. My career. Let's go get ready for our very first match.
All right, so today you'll be training with Enzo Amore. He's going to help you learn a few things. Get in there and we'll get started.
I get to train with Enzo Amore. I'm coming in with pretty much no wrestling experience, just like Enzo did. And I'm going to try to take over like Enzo did. We're going to try to get SAWFT soft from the bottom to the top. That's what Drew Stubbs is here to do, whether we're in a tag team or singles division, or we're just running over the whole damn company. Let's start by getting into grapple position, then we'll go from there. I want to get you into grapple position. All right, so we're locking up. A little bit of the tutorial. I don't even think you really care about all this stuff, guys. I'm just kind of showing it because we're doing it anyway, and it doesn't really bother me at all, as you can see. We're getting that work and hold gimmick, locking it in there. I did take out, this is the first year that right at launch, I turned vibration on my controller off, which I normally never do. So it's so weird this year playing working holds, playing chain grapple, and not have that stuff to block it. We'll kind of see how things go and see if we're able to get going. But that'll start to wrap up my career here, guys. A lot of stuff is going to be going on. Let me know if you guys want to see more of the matches. Do you want to see more of the cut screens? I'm going to show you all of the loading stuff and the cinematics, etc. for sure. But is there something you guys really want to see from MyCareer? Make sure to let me know in the comment section below, as it's going to take a while to get used to this submission system. I'm not going to lie, as I think I might start to get the hang of it now. I was always bad in UFC with it. I was always bad in other games with this submission system. Finally, I was able to get it. That's sad. My first submission comes in training, and I couldn't even get it after hitting 6 finishers against a guy. But it is what it is. So, as Enzo about to get... Oh, Enzo, you're pinning me? Oh, no, you're not going to let you pin me. One. Hey, sell the pin, bro. Drew Stubbs ain't even selling the pin. He's just kicking out. He's a badass. He doesn't give a shit what anybody thinks.
That's what I wanted to see. I think that's good for now. Go take a break.
So there it is. Our first training session with Enzo Amore comes to an end. We head to the back We'll be back with more of my career in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Until next time, Drew Stubbs, let's go take over the WWE Universe.